Hello everyone, my name is Sarfaraz Educationwala and welcome to today we are exploring a very important topic understanding personal finance basic of budgeting and saving. And in this session we'll be discussing the essential subject with Maya. So let's go Maya.
Hi.
Maya, today we are going to talk about personal finance, why the budgeting matters, how saving can change your life, and practical steps anyone can take to manage their money wisely. Let's get start.
Gotcha. That sounds good. So, a lot of people think personal finance is just about like restricting yourself, right? But it's really about freedom. What part of it feels most overwhelming to you right now? Is it knowing where to start or sticking to a plan once you have one?
Maya, my first question: why is personal finance important for anyone, everyone?
Um, okay, fair question. It's not just about being rich, though that's uh, a perk, I guess. It's about options, like having a safety net if something goes wrong, a job loss, a medical bill, so you're not totally derailed. It's about being able to pursue what actually matters to you instead of just being stuck in survival mode. And honestly, it's about reducing stress. Worrying about money is exhausting. Does that resonate?
Good, Maya. My next question: how does budgeting help people take control of their money?
All right. So, budgeting isn't about deprivation, it's about awareness. Think of it like this: you track your calories when you're trying to eat healthier, right? Budgeting is the same thing, but for your money. It shows you where it's actually going, not just where you that'll diddle it's going. Once you see that, you can make conscious choices about what's important and cut back on stuff that isn't. It gives you a sense of power, knowing you're in control instead of your money controlling you. Does that make sense?
Good. My next question: what are the key steps to create a simple budget?
Okay, so don't overthink it. Step one, figure out your income, what you actually bring home after taxes. Step two, track your expenses. For a month, write down everything you spend, even the small stuff. Step three, categorize those expenses: housing, food, transportation, entertainment. Then, step four, compare your income to your expenses. Are you spending more than you earn? If so, time to make some cuts. There are apps that can help with tracking too, if writing it all down feels like a drag. Sound doable?
Good, Maya. My next question is: how can someone track their income and expense effectively?
There are a few ways, honestly. Old school, a spreadsheet or notebook. A little more modern, budgeting apps like Mint, YNAB, You Need a Budget, or Pocket Card. They automatically link to your bank accounts and categorize your transactions. Or you could just check your bank statements regularly. The key is consistency. Whatever method you pick, you have to actually do it. What feels least painful to you? Do you like the idea of an app doing most of the work, or do you prefer having a visual overview with a spreadsheet?
What role does saving play in financial security?
Huge role, like foundational. Saving isn't just about having money for a rainy day, though that's obviously important. It's about building options. It's the difference between being forced to take any job that comes along and being able to be selective. It's the difference between constantly stressing about bills and feeling secure enough to take risks, like starting a business or going back to school. It's also about long term goals, like retirement or buying a home. It's really about building a life you want instead of just reacting to circumstances. Does that click?
That's great, Maya. How much should people aim to save from their income?
Okay, so the 50-30-20 rule is a good starting point. 50% of your income goes to needs, housing, food, transportation. 30% goes to wants, entertainment, dining out. And 20% goes to savings and debt repayment. But honestly, that's just a guideline. If you're starting from zero, even saving 5% is a win. The most important thing is to make it automatic so it happens without you having to think about it. What do you think about that as a starting point? Does that not a problem? Glad I could help. Anything else on your mind today, or should
Maya,
we
my
wrap it
next
up?
question is, what are common mistakes people make with money?
Oof, honey. Living beyond your means is a big one. Spending more than you earn. Ignoring debt is another. It just snowballs. Also, not having an emergency fund and impulse buys, of course. Oh, and not planning for the future. Retirement seems far away when you're young, but it sneaks up on you. Basically, a lot of it comes down to not thinking things through and not having a plan. Any of those sound familiar?
How can someone avoid unnecessary expenses?
Okay, so a few things. First, identify your triggers. What makes you spend impulsively? Is it boredom, stress, social media? Then unsubscribe from marketing emails, unfollow accounts that make you feel like you need to buy stuff. Second, wait 24 hours before making any non essential purchases. You'd be surprised how often you forget about them. Third, find free or cheap alternatives to expensive habits, like reading instead of going to the movies. It's about being mindful and intentional with your spending, not depriving yourself. Make sense?
Maya, my next question is, what is the difference between needs and wants in budgeting?
It's a really good question. And it's where a lot of people get tripped up. Needs are things you absolutely have to survive and function: housing, food, transportation to work, basic clothing. Wants are things that are nice to have, but you could live without: dining out, expensive clothes, entertainment, the latest gadgets. It's not always black and white, of course. Like, you can need transportation, but you don't necessarily can't a brand new car. It's about prioritizing what's essential versus what's just enjoyable. Does that distinction feel clear?
So, Maya, my second last question, how can budgeting help people reach their financial goals?
Right. So, budgeting isn't just about limiting spending, it's about directing your money toward what you actually want. Want to buy a house? A budget helps you save for a down payment. Want to travel? A budget helps you allocate funds for flights and accommodation. Want to pay off debt? A budget shows you where you can cut back to free up cash. It basically turns your goals from vague dreams into concrete plans with measurable steps. It's like a roadmap instead of just wandering around aimlessly. Make sense?
Maya, what mindset should people adopt to become financially responsible and disciplined?
You're breaking up a little bit there, but I got the gist. You're asking about the mindset needed to get financially secure, right? Yeah, absolutely. Responsible and disciplined are key, but it's also about long-term thinking, delayed gratification, and being willing to learn. It's not about getting rich quick. It's about consistent, smart choices over time. And honestly, a little bit of optimism helps too. Believing you achieve your financial goals is half the battle. Feel like that rings true?
So, Maya, financially freedom start with understanding your money by budgeting wisely, saving consistently, and making informed decisions. Anyone can take control of their financial future. So, thank you so much, Maya, for your sharing thoughts.
Oh, all right. Glad to hear you feel empowered, and you've totally got it. It really does come down to those things. And honestly, you asking good questions is half the battle anytime. Seriously. Have
So, thank you and you all for watching today's session. If this lesson helped you, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join my tomorrow for another life changing lesson. And stay disciplined, stay mindful, and take change of your finances. So Allah Hafiz and take care.